Alright folks, that's it for me, no more alcohol. Over the past 2 weeks, I've probably consumed enough to last me a lifetime. I've switched my phone to airplane mode, taken some unpaid time off from work, and even told my family I had personal stuff to deal with, no lies. Life kind of forced me, an adult, to go looking for a way out at the bottom of a glass. So here I am, sharing my story. Maybe it'll make me feel a little better. Now, my wife and I have a 7-year age gap, not much by today's standards, but when we got married, I already had a degree and a solid job, while Lila had dropped out of school, got pregnant, and stayed home. We had a beautiful daughter, Camila, and I worked like a dog to make sure Lila could enjoy her time off, taking care of herself and the baby. We had a housekeeper twice a week and a sitter for Camila on weekends. I didn't hold back on spending money for shopping or beauty treatments. Life was good while our daughter was still little, but when Camila hit 2nd grade, Lila started getting really bored staying at home. She couldn't go back to work without experience or skills, so I thought it'd be a good idea to bring her into the company as a secretary. By then, I had worked my way up to department head, so it seemed like a win-win. Lila became the heart of the team, like a castaway who found her way back to civilization. She made friends with everyone in no time, kept the office chatting, played the role of gossip queen in the break room and over lunch, and even made sure everyone got their dose of drama. Most importantly, she took charge of organizing all the company events. By the way, we work at a large logistics firm with a bunch of offices around the city. Team building is a big deal here, so we frequently celebrate milestones with the whole crew, from quests to theme nights and even outdoor picnics. Lila was always in the thick of it, and I didn't mind at all. She was part of the team and always had my back. Nothing weird ever went down, nothing shady. Then came a weekend field trip for the entire office. The weather was perfect for a lakeside camping trip, just what the doctor ordered. But of course, my department had way too much work to get done. Only a few lucky folks managed to finish in time to join the trip, including Lila. Honestly, I wasn't even mad about it. At that point, I was relieved. I didn't feel like spending my weekend in the office, and I'd definitely get things done faster without her around. So that's how it played out. On Friday evening, I sent my wife off with the team for a little getaway, and by Saturday afternoon, I was already catching up on work. I was planning to come in the morning, but it just felt wrong to spend the night alone without her. So I decided to surprise her and head to the lake. I got there around midnight. The place was all misty and quiet, with only a few scattered tents, all of them marked with the company's logo. It didn't take long to spot our plain little one. I figured it'd be cozier, more private. I carefully approached, unzipped the flap from the bottom, and through the small opening, I saw something that made my stomach drop, a hairy male hand sliding up a woman's leg. I froze, cheeks burning in embarrassment. I almost felt like I was intruding, but I quickly snapped the flap shut and silently backed away. I told myself the tent wasn't unique. It was probably just one of many. With those thoughts in mind, I went off to look for Lila. There were more than 10 tents in total, most of them big enough to fit several people. Some were set up by the lake, others nestled under the trees. It was too dark to take it all in at once. After wandering around for a bit, feeling like an idiot, I decided to just ruin the surprise and called my wife to come out and meet me. I dialed her number, but before I could even say a word, I dropped the phone in shock. A familiar tune was blasting out from the small tent I had just passed by. I felt like the biggest fool in the world. I didn't expect it, and I sure didn't picture my wife being with another guy, especially not like this. Apparently, I'd walked right in on a little rendezvous. Couldn't believe it. Turns out, this guy was another courier the company hired. Yes, the same hairy guy. No, I didn't go after him, though I definitely thought about it. He ended up quitting on his own. The whole camp went crazy when word got out. People still talk about it. And you know what's even crazier? When Lila got transferred to another office, it came to light that she'd been flirting with nearly every male employee. Our driver, a married guy, was even openly hit on during business trips, but no one told me. They were all too afraid of tearing apart our marriage. At first, I numbed the pain with alcohol, blaming myself for not paying enough attention, for letting her have such a long maternity leave. But after the haze wore off, I realized something. I never really knew the person I was with. Lila had completely changed after she had the baby. and she went out there seeking attention from others. It hurt to see her true colors. So from now on, I'll definitely be more cautious in who I trust.